France says Trump should have shown decency on Paris attacks anniversary.
Here's a summary of the article.
Paris, U.S. President Donald Trump should have shown some common decency and respect France's day of mourning on the third anniversary of the November 13 attacks in Paris, the French government's spokesman said on Wednesday. Yesterday was November 13, we were commemorating the murder of 130 of our people, he said. So I'll reply in English, common decency would have been appropriate.
This post received a score of 19,883, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This is the best TLDR I could make. Original, reduced by 49%. I'm a bot. Extended summary, FAQ version 2.02, approximately 364,031 TL, DRS so far. Feedback, PMs and comments are monitored. Constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords: US number 1 Trump, number 2 World, number 3 French, number 4 Macron and #039, S number 5.
Greater than Trump blasted the key U.S. ally over its near defeat to Germany in 2 world wars, its wine industry and President Emmanuel Macron's approval ratings. The man has no class, or common decency. And also seriously, insulting France's wine industry? That's just pathetic. What does that even achieve?
It inserts the idea into the head of people who barely pay attention and some point in the future will become a fact for them once they've forgotten the rest of the details.
Freedom fries.
We've sadly grown accustomed to this sort of incivility from certain world leaders, but let's think about this. What if Macron used September 11 as an occasion to bitch about U.S. trade practices, comment on Trump's approval rating, and poke fun at American military losses? That's more or less what Trump did to France on November 13. I have trouble understanding why some people are so fond of assholes.
A lot of people are angry. Trump embodies that emotion, and that's literally all that matters to them. Actions and behaviors are irrelevant to angry people as long as he keeps saying, "I hear you, and I'm angry too."
This is, in its simplest form, why some people support Donald Trump. There's a very large portion of America that feels the Democratic Party didn't represent what they believe to be their true American values, particularly over the last 8 years during Obama's tenure. At the end of the day, where you stand on issues like abortion have very little to do with running the country, but they're strategically placed at the front of our political discussion because of how passionately people feel about them. Identity politics have been an incredibly effective tactic in American politics for the last several decades, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
It's astounding that people focus more on the national level than they do on the local level, as if the local shit matters less than the federal.
To be fair, if it wasn't for the federal level, certain local levels would still be backwards as fuck. Looking at you, states south of the Ohio and east of the Rockies. If your goal is enacting nationwide change, it makes sense to target the national government, no?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.